What tent did I have? It was the big Agnes Fly Creek Ultralight 2. And so far in my hiking career, it's honestly been my favorite tent. I'm going to review the tent here today on The Legend of Teardrop. Let's go.
This is Teardrop, and welcome to New to the Wild.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Teardrop, and today what we are going to do is review the Big Agnes Fly Creek Ultralight 2. Now, I've used this for the last couple of years out here on this Appalachian Trail, and I love the tent itself. The tent itself is very light. It weighs about a little over a pound with the stakes and everything. It's little, in fact, I'll put the weight right there so you can see for yourself. But anyways, it's very easy to put up. It's one piece, as you can see, that you have the long piece going backwards and then two right here, and everything is pretty much held up by these little clips. It takes about 2 minutes, maybe 3, to actually put up. And once you get used to it, for the first couple times it may take 5. But I don't have it staked in, obviously, because this is concrete. So, anyways, this is the tent I've used. Now, before this, I had a REI Quarter Dome 3, and I actually liked that tent more. However, it was heavier. For the weight, for a through hike, I would recommend Big Agnes by far. The problem with it being light, however, though, is that it's very flimsy. I used this tent on the Florida Trail, and if you guys know the Florida Trail, you guys know the rain sideways, the wind is tremendous if you're there during storm season. And this thing, unfortunately, does take in a lot of water when it rains. I've tried every method I could. I've got the ground cloth. I've tried every method I could to keep water out of my tent. And it seeps up. It's such a light, flimsy, I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to seal it again. But that's the one negative I will tell you about this tent. It is flimsy. In a powerful wind, you could be in trouble. And water will get inside of this tent. Without a shadow of a doubt. Now, it comes with a rain fly that you can put over it, which is good because, as you can see, it's all net at the top. And the rain fly does pretty good. However, at the bottom where your feet are, water always gets in. So, as you can see by the tent, it is definitely roomy. Now, me as I'm 6 foot tall. Typically, I lay with my head down here and my feet down there. And I'm usually can fit my backpack in here too. So what I tend to do on most of the time, I tend to put my backpack down there at the bottom. And then I lay with my head here, and then I'll put my feet on top of my backpack. Now, there is a vestibule that's there once you use the rain cover, or the rain fly. There's usually this little area right here, but I'm not a fan of putting my pack outside of my tent. I feel it's dangerous. My pack is my livelihood when I'm out there, so I always sleep with my pack inside my tent. But the thing about the Big Agnes, you have these little pockets in here. I like these. This is where I, a lot of times, will keep the things I need in the middle of the night, like my headlamp, things of that nature. It looks more narrow than what it is, because once it is staked in, you have a lot more room here. If you can see how far this thing goes out, and then if you move that out, you have a lot more room. I'm 6 foot tall, 250 pounds, and I fit in here pretty well. I can't sit up. However, it is roomy. Now, but I definitely, now the poles, I've never had any of these break. Now, so I guess what I'm saying is that my concern with this tent is that it may not be able to withstand certain storms, certain weather. It will fly away on you if you don't have it staked down. I would recommend buying extra stakes, more solid stakes, because the stakes it comes with are not the most. Hold on, I'll be right back. The stakes that it comes with is not the most, and these are the stakes I use actually. I picked up a couple extra ones along the way, but for the most part, the stakes that come with it are these. Now, they are very light. However, it's just not very sturdy. The stakes come undone quite a bit. So, I guess what I'm saying here is when it comes to this tent, I still give it a 9 out of a 10 because of how light it is, how easy it is to set up. I'm okay with the room. For one person, this is fine. And 2 people can be in here too, trust me. Banging broads in this thing has never been a problem for me. You know, you just got to be slick about it. You got to do that side stroke. Anyway, we'll leave that alone. But anyway, the tent itself, I'm fond of. I think when I first bought it, it was $350. I think now you can get it for like $250. In fact, no, I don't even think it's available anymore. But I feel that it was overpriced because you can get a Z-Packs or something, or a tent from Z-Packs, or there's so many. I don't know. I feel Big Agnes is the best tent company though, but I preferred the roominess and even the ease of the Quarter Dome 3 from REI. But the weight, there's nothing better than this. I think next time I'm going to possibly go with a hammock just because. Now this thing, like I said, it can't withstand a lot. I do have holes in here that I've had to patch. Those are my fault because you don't want to blaze when you're in here. That's my fault, without a shadow of a doubt. Once you got the rain fly on, and it's solid, it's a solid silver. Hold on. This is the rain fly right here, and it's very thin fabric. You wouldn't think that it would do its job, but for the most part, it does its job. Now, my issue is that even when you have it properly, the rain fly properly on it, the condensation that actually occurs in this thing is crazy. Now, it's not that bad, but the biggest concern I have with this is the water that gets down there at the bottom, because the rain fly doesn't extend enough down there at the bottom. I've tried, it just doesn't. So if it's not coming in from the bottom, it's raining in through the feet. So I got to give it an 8 out of a 10. I, like I said, preferred the REI Quarter Dome 3, which I no longer have. I wish I did. So anyway, that's my review of this. It's the Big Agnes Fly Creek Ultralight 2. When I had it, it cost, I believe, $350, $360, and essentially it weighed whatever I'm going to put right there. It's right there. Just look at the text. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Do you have this tent? What are your thoughts on this tent? What are your thoughts on Big Agnes as a whole? Are you a Big Agnes fan? Do you like it? Anyways, hopefully that helped a little bit. I just want to kind of go over it. So tomorrow, what we're going to review is the Kelty 16, which is the only sleeping bag I've ever owned because I love it so much. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm Teardrop JB Gunner. I'm out of here.
Bye, bitches.